Hey, 7th graders, okay, hey, sorry about the Class Connect. I was having difficulties yesterday, but I called Blackboard today, and they told me they're continuing to have difficulties today. So I wanted to go over the second part of the assignment, and if anyone needs any more help with the first part, I can have another Class Connect if we need to. Just K-mail me, okay, and I'll have one later in the week. However, I did say that I was going to go over the second part of the assignment. In the second part of the assignment, we talk about this idea of economic interdependence. Now, with the hot dog stand, I have the hot dog stand. I need customers. Now, remember, I have to depend on other people, though, to buy my hot dogs and my buns, my condiments, the ketchup, mustard, relish, etc. Okay, my napkins, my plates, I buy from someone else. And I bought my soda pop and my chips from other people. So I depend on them for the product, and they depend on me as a customer long term to continue to buy those things. So that's called economic interdependence. I depend on them, they depend on me. So, and there's a good definition of economic interdependence in the unit. Okay? So you have 4 questions you need to answer for the journal part. The first part is, what is economic interdependence? And that, like I said, there is a good definition in the unit. Now, how does economic interdependence happen globally or around the world? Let me give you an example. So let's say instead of selling hot dogs, I'm going to sell these rigs here. I have this one and this one. Okay, these are my cars. These are my toys here. So I'm going to sell these. And let's say they're big. We can drive them, on the dunes, on the sand, and beaches. Now, economic interdependence happens globally because these tires here, I'm going to buy from a company that produces rubber and tires in Brazil and Argentina. Okay, the engine parts, I'm going to buy from companies that produce engine parts in Korea and Japan. Okay, my steering wheel, I'm going to buy from a company in South Africa. Okay, these other lights and stuff here, I'm going to buy from a company in Germany. Okay, some of the other stuff here, the outside, we produce here in the United States and North Carolina and Alabama. So the interdependence is on other countries. I got to get my tires shipped here and buy them from Brazil and Argentina. And again, I got to get my parts for my engines, for my rigs here. Okay, from Japan and China. Okay, so that's that idea of economic interdependence. Now, we had this word called scarcity, where that just means you can't produce everything you need. Okay, that's why I have to get these tires, where they produce the rubber and are able to make tires. Those parts we're not able to make, so we get them elsewhere, and they're much cheaper. Okay, we can't produce everything we want. There's hardly any, I don't think there's any country in the world that produces everything they need. They have to get, they import things from other countries, whether it be electronics, cars, tires, fruit, vegetables, whatever it may be. Okay, now, so that leads you to the last question. Do you think it is impossible for a country to avoid economic interdependence? You can say yes or no, but then why or why not? So the real question there is, can a country produce everything they need? Well, that's a tough one. I mean, they possibly can if they don't need that much. But wouldn't you guys agree? We are consumers in the United States. You look at different things, my car here, my other rig here. Where were these produced? Just look where things are made. Made in China. Where's this one? Let me see here. Design, Apple in California, assembled in China. Okay? Different things are made in different things in different countries. We are consumers in the United States. Things are made elsewhere. Why are they made elsewhere? A lot of times it's because they're made elsewhere because it's a lot cheaper to produce them elsewhere. Okay, so I hope this helps on the journal assignment, which again, just copy, paste the questions on a Word document and answer them or address them. Again, if anybody needs any more help, don't hesitate to K-mail me that we need another Class Connect. Okay? And again, I apologize about the Class Connect. They're still having difficulties.